So we're here with Matt, the steamroller Frevola. He fights September 28th, Paris, France, for UFC. Prelims start at 12 Eastern, main card at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
For us over, we'll be here while he's over there. So yeah, appreciate you stopping by tonight. Um, so first question here: where were you born and raised? Where you call hometown?
That's Long Island, New York, born and raised. I went to school down in Tampa, Florida. I went to University of Tampa, so I spent maybe like 7 years down there, but I'm back home in Long Island, and this is home.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
that's what's up. So what got you into what got you to get into MMA and to fighting? Where you did like wrestling in high school or just transition?
Yeah, I did. I wrestled in high school, but I hated wrestling in high school. Like,
Yeah.
I wrestled because it got me better at football. I loved football. I played lacrosse. I was always an athlete, like playing sports and stuff. But I'm glad I wrestled now because shit, I'm still using that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, no, definitely. So who's I'm gonna pop in a random question because I was watching some shit on you. So who's the best backyard boxer other than yourself that going down? Who would you say is ranked number one back there carrying the belt?
That's got to be the cheese roller. That's my twin
Cool.
brother.
The cheese roll is number one. Okay, I like
Yeah,
it.
man. My twin brother, he helps me out with a lot of stuff. He like low key thinks he's a fighter, but he can scrap a little bit. He was like the safety. I was the linebacker on the football team. Uh, we're always just playing sports, competing growing up, and he never fought or anything, but he's always helped me. And then for my bachelor party, I actually hit up Robbie Fox with Barstool, and we got him a rough and rowdy fight.
Oh wow.
So for my bachelor party, me and all my buddies, we just like loaded up in an RV. We drove to West Virginia, and my brother beat up some Virginian like hillbilly out there for my bachelor party.
Hell yeah,
like
no, that's
it.
awesome. That's sweet.
Yeah, it was fun.
I seen that vlog. He's a big Jake Paul fan, huh?
Yeah.
He was running around with that
Yeah.
Jake Paul jacket.
Jacket,
Yeah,
yeah.
he had me laughing on that thing. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So in your fighting career, early on and stuff, when was the moment that you knew that like, all right, I can make a fucking career out of this, and this is what I'm gonna pursue? Was there a certain fight or a moment in your life where that happened?
Yeah. I would say, I was going to school in Tampa, and I was fighting amateur. I was training, and I had three amateur fights. I was 3-0, and then on like a week's notice, I got offered like a Costa Rican title fight for like the Costa Rican amateur belt,
Wow.
and it was supposed to be for my teammate, but my teammate got hurt, and they offered it to me, and I was like, "Let's do it!" A free trip to Costa Rica.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fight this guy. I guess the guy was like 9-0 with like all knockouts. He was like their hometown hero, and we flew down to Costa Rica, and the fight was like in a bullfighting arena, like outside in a
Nice.
ring. It was like crazy. I was like, dude, I'm getting to go to Costa Rica for free. Like, it was an amateur fight, so I wasn't getting paid, but it was like the first thing I ever got out of fighting was that trip. And it was a crazy fight. Like, he ended up like rocking me in the first round, and then it started raining on us,
Oh shit.
like while we were outside.
Like a
And
movie.
like
Yeah.
yeah, man, I was like a wrestler too. Like, I had good stand up, but he was definitely had better stand up than me. But it started raining, and I was like, the fight gods like were on my side,
Yeah.
and like it got like slippery, and I just like took him down, and I just beat the piss out of him, and
I like it.
I won that title, and then I was like, man, I think I could do this.
Hell yeah. No,
Good
that's
story.
cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you have any like routines or like any rituals or anything like that before your fights? Like watch any like certain movies or songs, or like do you eat anything before or
Yeah.
after a fight that's like a guarantee that you always do?
Yeah, for a long time, I would always watch Rocky 4. I would
Okay.
always watch Rocky 4 like the day of the fight, the morning of the fight, and I would just be like, man, if Rocky could go and fight, you know, Drago after he just kills Apollo, like come on, I could just go fight this guy. Like,
Yeah.
so and then sometimes I'll watch Rudy too because I just love Rudy.
Yeah.
Oh
Classic. Both are for
yeah,
sure.
And
Like
then
oh, they're both great.
I would always eat a bacon egg and cheese when I get home
yeah,
after a fight because I'm waiting for that bacon egg and cheese. I'm so hungry.
yeah, dude.
Oh, those are
I
so
li- yeah, I
good. I
love
like
breakfast. Breakfast is
breakfast
the
is the
best.
best.
I can
We
eat
were
it all
talking
day.
about that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Breakfast, I
miss
can eat
bacon
that
so
any time
much.
of the day. It's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Bacon is the shit.
Hell yeah. Do you have a song picked out for your walkout yet for the fight?
Yeah, I always walk out to Narco, Timmy Trumpets.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
You
love
just
that song. I love Timmy Trumpets. I'm a big Mets fan as well, and Edwin Diaz always he's our closer. He walks out to that
that is
song, and
that is one of the best closer entrances, or like
Yeah.
I think even entrances in general there's been in history. That shit gets wild there.
Yeah, it's perfect for it. It really
oh,
is.
it's great, man. And then I got to connect with Timmy Trumpets. I found out he was like a big UFC fan, and like he found out that I walked out to his song, so like we started talking and stuff. And he was doing a show in Brooklyn, and I hit him up, and like he invited me, and I got to go. I got to meet him and like get the VIP treatment, and like for Narco, like I stormed the stage. I got on stage with him, and we
Awesome.
just were like rocking out for it. So it's like Timmy Trumpet's my boy.
Hell yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Now what do you think is the biggest thing that sets you apart from all the other fighters in the division?
Uh, dude, I think it's my grit. It's like I got that New York, that Strong Island grit. I always say, I'm not like I'm not the strongest, I'm not the fastest. Like even growing up like that, I was never the strongest, never the fastest. I was never the best, but I was always just I had that dog, that
Yeah.
grit, that refused to lose kind of like mentality and fight. And I get to do it in the octagon, which is the grittiest sport there is. And I think that's what I got.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh
That's
yeah.
awesome. I love it. So we're gonna hop off the MMA questions here and go to some random shit. So these
Yeah,
are just gonna be some off the ball questions to get to know you a little bit better outside the ring.
for sure. Burgers or tacos?
Oh, that is a tough one, because I love both.
Yeah, we're hitting you
That
with
is a
shit, dude. This is coming out of left field, man.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly though, I'm going tacos. Like
Yeah.
I love taco. I love guacamole.
Yeah.
I love me a burger. I love me a good burger, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I was like even like when I was a kid growing up, I was a chicken nugget guy. I was a
Yeah.
chicken nugget guy.
For
Yeah.
I
sure.
was like I was a chicken sandwich guy, like so I'm going tacos.
Yeah, good
Oh
choice.
yeah. If you could challenge, I see in one of your things you had a power slap shirt on. If you could challenge like a celebrity or an athlete to a power slap match, who would you pick?
Oh man, this might be a little hitting a guy when he's down right now, but I think I'm gonna take out. I definitely beat Tua. Tua, dude,
Okay.
There
dude.
you go.
Yeah.
My brother's a big Dolphins fan, so he's definitely gonna get a laugh about that.
Hell yeah. Who's your football team? Are you a Jets fan, like Giants fan? Where are you at?
Jets all day, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're going to the Super Bowl. You see Aaron Rodgers last
We
night?
did
Yeah,
actually.
we were actually watching that. He played a hell of a game.
Yeah, he did.
He's looking great.
Maybe you should go. Would you ever go do some ayahuasca with him in a teepee?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Yeah,
I'd
for
love
sure.
to.
Who wouldn't, man?
Yeah. So what age did you go from the cream roller to the steam roller?
Yeah.
When did you make that transition in life? I noticed that in your video too, that you used to
Yeah.
be the cream roller, a little chunkier, huh?
Yeah. We always get a little creamy from time to time. But dude, it had to be like a 10th, 11th grade. Like I
The
was a
balls
late bloomer.
dropped
I
and you
hit the
got some height to you and shit.
Yeah.
not even. I was never very tall, but wrestling too, man. Like I just like wrestled, and once I wrestled, and my baby fat just like fell off me, and
Yeah.
and I just like became an athlete.
Hell yeah.
You got any favorite movies or TV shows?
I love South Park. I've like been obsessed with South Park
Yeah.
since I was way too young.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard not to love South Park, especially like being our age. It was our era. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
great.
What about like
Like
movies?
car movies, I love sci-fi. I
Yeah.
love sci-fi movies like Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
Yeah. Rocking Star Wars myself right now.
Let's go. Yeah, the new Star Wars ones, like not so much, but I
No,
love the Mandalorian
Mandalorian's
and
good.
all the old ones. I love movies though. I love to go to the movies though.
Yeah.
I like watching movies like at home too, but like I love to get a big popcorn, get some bunch of crunch, go to the
There you go.
movies, no phones. Like when you're watching movies, people like everyone's on their phones and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I like to go to the movie and just be locked in with my popcorn, my bunch of crunch, my big soda,
Yeah.
and just like watch a good movie.
For sure. You can't find that anymore. The theaters are dying. Like it's like that's one thing you like could always rely on, and you just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I go to I would go to the movies alone too.
Yeah.
I'll still sneak off to the movies alone. Like I love it.
Yeah. No. I wish it was not a dying thing.
Yeah. No, definitely. So if you could just hypothetically, you get there and back safe, would you rather go to quote unquote outer space or the deepest parts of the ocean and be
Or
able to explore?
or even like places on Earth that were not like top
Like
secret.
Antarctica or something. Like where would you pick to go?
Dude, I mean, space would be really cool.
Yeah.
See what's out there. But who knows, man? The oceans are crazy too. In Antarctica, there's definitely some shit going on out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no,
For
there
sure.
definitely is. Are you a conspiracy guy? Do you watch like different shit like that? Like dive into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely been down a rabbit hole or two.
Oh, those are the best. I love it.
Like we were talking about the Grand Canyon last night, and like there's parts of the Grand Canyon you're not allowed to go to, and the Grand Canyon looks like a giant quarry. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot I'd like to find out about the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, the Grand Canyon's fucking sick. One of the coolest things I ever did in Vegas. I was on the when I was on the Contender Series. It was season one, um, and I just like got a UFC contract. I made it. Let's go. I
Yeah.
had my girlfriend there at the time, who's not my wife, and we got like a plane or a helicopter. We got like a helicopter
Oh,
tour
that's cool.
That's
and
sweet.
and it brought us like to the Hoover Dam, and then brought us to the Grand Canyon, and it brought us into the Grand Canyon, and it like landed like down into the Grand Canyon, and like we got out and got to walk around, and it was nuts. Like
That's
I
awesome.
would like throw a rock, and I could just hear it like echo. I just
Wow.
felt like the Hills Have Eyes guys were just like watching me. Like
Yeah.
it was a creepy feeling. Like there was a dead body like that. Like it was
Wow.
crazy.
Oh, that's
If you
wild.
yeah, I don't even think it was that expensive too. If you go to Vegas, that's like high up on the list to do.
I bet. No,
Oh yeah, definitely. I was telling him I want to go out to Sedona and go and
yeah.
drive over to go to the Grand Canyon here shortly. I want to do that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, if you could go back in time or forward in time, where would you choose? And what time?
Dude.
Yeah, we're fucking with your head, man. We have some wild shit, dude. This isn't your normal MMA
Yeah.
Ariel
Yeah,
Hawani podcast interview, man.
I wish I was smoking up with you guys.
Hey, well, if UFC
I'm actually-
ever comes to Columbus or Cleveland or
You're
anywhere
welcome to,
close,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
we will.
Dude, honestly, the 90s, bro. The 90s were a good time.
Yeah.
Like just I don't know, just before smartphones, there was a little bit of internet, just a
Yeah.
taste of it,
Yeah.
and just people were more connected. It would have been cool to. I was a kid in the 90s, but it would have
Yeah.
been cool to be like a man in the 90s.
For sure, for sure. No, like we were kids in the '90s too. Like I really think '90s was like peak humanity. That's like once the internet hit, it's kind of like decades and like them having certain vibes and styles and shit just kind of ended. It's weird.
Yeah, like the smartphones. It's like I just had my first son born, and now I'm like seeing like all these videos of like brain rot and like screen time, and I'm
Yep.
like, oh my God, like what did I get this kid into?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's
Gonna
definitely
have to be aware of all that crap.
yeah. I got two kids myself, and my daughter's 8, my son's 4. So yeah, we're definitely it's you got to definitely be cautious of what. And the sad part is it's from everywhere. What the fuck the school's gonna send home? What like you never know what they're
Yeah,
gonna teach them
man.
Yeah.
anywhere. You got to be so cautious these days of like everything. It sucks. It
Yep.
really does.
For sure. For sure.
Nuts.
But so you're going to Paris here. Is there anywhere that else that you would like to go fight, like a UFC? Anywhere that you haven't been yet that you would like to be on a card somewhere, like Australia or England or anywhere?
Definitely. Like that's one of my favorite things is being able to like travel the world and fight people from all around the world.
Mm.
Um, like I fought a Thai in Thailand. I'm about to go fight a French dude in France. I want to go to Brazil and fight a Brazilian. I want to go to Australia and fight an Australian. Like I want to go to Japan and fight a Japanese dude, samurai.
I
Hell
like that.
yeah.
I want to do it like the. I would say those are the spots I want to go to.
Shit, you want to conquer the world is what you
Yeah, he's like just taking it over.
just
I like it.
cool. You a video games guy?
Not. I mean, not really. I like Super Smash. I'm still always good at that. Um, I played Madden back in the day, but no, I tried to get back into video. Like during COVID, I tried to like get back into video games, but luckily I like didn't. Like I tried and then I just put it down. I was like, I guess I'm too old for this crap.
No, I get it. So like, no, I definitely get that. When you're older, you have
My
less
my
time.
life is Yeah, my life is a video game. And like instead of just playing that shit, I just go to the gym.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
way to look at it too.
No, definitely.
Leveling up.
So if you're all stoned out and you go to the gas station or some shit, what's your go-to like stoner grabs, man? Like soda and candy, like or a little hot dog off the roller. What do you go with
Oh
there?
man, that's one of my things I like look forward to the most after a fight. Like right now, or probably like the last like month, like I'll go into a 7-Eleven and I'll like have to look at like all the nutrition things, look at the calories and be like, "Oh, you think I could have like,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like I'll look at the nuts and stuff, all like the healthy stuff and like freak out about everything. But after a fight and I could just walk into a 7-Eleven and look at everything and be like, I could eat whatever I want
Yeah, dude.
is like that's a little thing that I appreciate.
Absolutely.
And I always go with I get Chex Mix. I love Chex Mix.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a big and then I'll have to get like a gummy, like a sour gummy, something like I do like the Welch's fruit snacks. I like those.
Classics.
And then I'll have to get like a chocolate, like some kind of like Reese's, Kit Kat, or like even Milk Duds.
Oh yeah. What about
Nice.
like
The trifecta right there.
for sure? What about like your drink of choice? You grabbing like a Mountain Dew? You getting a
I'm
tea?
a I'm a cla- I'm a classic like ginger ale. I like me a good ginger ale.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What fighters when you were coming up or like I guess younger did you look up to in MMA?
Dude, the Long Island guys, man. I remember when Matt Sarah won the title, when Chris Weidman won the title. I was like at a bar, like a local bar, when Weidman knocked out Silva, got up on top of the table, was chanting USA. It was amazing. And now he's like my buddy and my teammate.
Nice.
I train with Sarah all the time. Watching him knock out GSP was unreal. Um, and then like I always loved BJ Penn, like prime BJ Penn back in the day. He
Sure.
was that was like the first book I actually read. Like and cared about. I read BJ Penn's book, Why I Fight, and I always liked him.
Now that's got to be pretty surreal. Like you said, growing up watching these guys, and then now you're in the gym with them. What do you think the biggest thing that you've taken away from being in that gym? Because I mean, that gym is filled with absolute fucking dogs right there.
For sure.
What do you think the biggest thing that those guys have taught you about yourself, like through there, and gotten you through like these tough training sessions and things like that? That because you're cutting weight, you're having to train mentally, you're getting trained. What do they provide to you and like to get you through that?
Just seeing how they train, their work ethic, and then knowing that they're just guys from Long Island, just like me, grew up very similar, and if they could do it, if they could become the world champions, why can't I? That's it's kind of why not me?
Yep.
If these guys can do it, why not?
No, definitely. That's awesome. So, yeah, hell yeah. But no, we're gonna finish up here. Like I said, we got you got it coming up September 28th in Paris here. What should we expect out of this fight from you, man?
Dude, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. I'm gonna do what I do.
Fuck
You
yeah,
know,
dude. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck you, dude.
I'm
He's gonna fuck you up, man. I forget who
That's
you're
it,
even
man.
fighting, but whoever that is, he's gonna fuck you up.
yeah, man. In the end of the day, it's a fist fight. It's a scrap, and that's what comes like natural to me. I love martial arts. I'm a martial artist at heart. I love every discipline of it. From the wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. But in mixed martial arts, in the cage, in the octagon, it's a fight. And that's what I do best is using all those aspects of martial arts, and then making it my own and using it to hurt somebody and beat some dude's ass. So
Fuck
that's
yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah. So
I
yeah,
like
make sure you guys check him out. He's opening up the main card. I seen you got bumped up to that, so that's awesome for you. Yeah, so make sure you check that out. 3:00 Eastern time. The SteamRolla is opening up the show for us, and I'm sure it's going to be a banger. So
Hell yeah, man.
once again, I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know you got a busy day, and
Absolutely.
you're leaving here tomorrow. So safe travels, and we'll be rooting for you, boss.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys are cool as shit. We can do this again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
definitely. Like I said, and if you're ever around the area and you want to sit down and smoke the weed and have a little bit of a talk more, man, you let us know. So
Sounds good, man. We got to go to the Grand Canyon.
oh, definitely,
yeah.
dude. We'll talk to you after your fight and have a post-fight win interview. So
Definitely.
hell yeah, man. Take care. Have a good night.
Yep.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Later.
Dude.